So this is how I figured out how to create a music piano that shows you how to play the song Twinkle Twinkle Little Star. I started off by deleting the sprite that's already here because he's not necessary. And there's a few things I had to do. So first of all, I had to get some sounds. So I wanted sounds for each of the piano sounds that I was going for. So I went under instruments here and found all the piano sounds, which should be here, and just used shift click to, I'll just basically click on all of them that I needed. Those are all piano sounds, and then they're all imported in. And also it came with a sound here that we don't need, so just get it out of the way, deleted that. So you see we have piano sounds C, D, E, F, G, A, B, and the higher C. I also needed to have an image of a piano. So I went to get a new sprite, and I must have found it under music here. And here is a piano. So it starts out with 4 costumes already, which gave me the idea to create different costumes for it to show the different piano notes that are being played. However, I didn't like how it was limited, so I created my own. So basically, I decided to just go with one of them as a template. And the easiest thing to do is change the size of it now rather than later. I learned that the hard way. So make it quite large so that you can really see what's going on. Otherwise, it's not really helpful for seeing what notes are there. And then from there, you've got it automatically saving in here. So I'm going to say save now, and it just sort of saves on Untitled 3 for now, but we could relabel that as, say, piano, I'll just say demo. And on here, you'll notice that it's always just going to look like a piano. So we need to create the costumes just like they had from before. So I duplicate the piano, and what I ended up doing was I used the paint tool here and changed the paint color to something bright that I could see. And I would just color in one here, and that would be a C. So I relabeled it as, well, it's the first C. So I put 1C. And that gives me the C I needed. And we just keep on doing the same thing and just duplicate it and until you can create more than one. I'll just show you 2 here for an example. So here's where a D would be. So let's just paint that over here. And there we go. So we've got 2 notes and we've got a blank one as well. It's not really necessary to have, it's just there for duplication really. So here we go. We've got 2 costumes. Now, the trouble is that we want to actually make this piano play and have it sound connected to the image. And at first I was a little confused, but then I realized what we can do. So basically, I wanted to have the piano not start playing until the piano was clicked so the user could have some time to just, well, first of all, that they could click it multiple times and restart it, but also so that the user could have some time to get over to their own piano when they opened up the file, so it doesn't just automatically play. So, oh, sorry, when the sprite is clicked is the one I ended up using. Then I added in some other things. So that's an event, but then a lot of the other ones happen in different places. So, well, we wanted our sounds, right? So I just decided to do a play sound and not wait till it's done for, yeah, I just used this one. It was a pretty simple one. So if I wanted to have the sound, these are all the different sounds that are actually the ones that I loaded back here. So here we go. We've got the electric piano sound when the sprite is clicked. Okay, that actually makes a sound there of the C playing on an electric piano, which is actually a different piano than what I used in my actual project afterwards. Now, the thing is, it looks like it's a D. and it's supposed to sound like a C. And so, of course, you need to have something to change the look. Um, so you want to switch the costume to the picture of the correct note. So I want it to start with a C, and there's my C. So at this point, it should move to the C and play the sound, which it does. And then I don't want to keep on clicking on each one individually. I just want to play the music so they can see how it all flows together. However, if I were to just put in another one here, um, oh sorry, with the the sound one, if I just put in another sound, it actually will just create the sounds at the exact same time, which is great for harmony, but it's not exactly what we're looking for here. So, I might have something like this play, and it has two sounds at once, but I would rather wait a second so that I can hear them individually because that's how the song would go. So, say I wanted to do maybe the first few notes of Happy Birthday, I could do something like this. So, just duplicate what I see here already. Can give you some extra tabs there that make it work faster. So switch costume to D. Actually, I'll do two C's first. And then, let's see here. We will duplicate this one again. And I'm going to create it to go C, C, and then D. And I need to make sure there's space in between. So let me see where that was again. Oh, here in the control. So you want to wait in between them. So here's the wait. So it switches the costume to the C where it should be. It plays a C, and then it waits 1 second to do the next action. Then it switches the costume again to the C. It's already there. I don't really need this one here. But we do need the piano to play the C again. Then it switches to D, and then we want to play a D. So basically, it's two things for each one. So these are the first few notes of Happy Birthday. Okay, and you'll notice that I didn't put the wait 1 second. My mistake there. Now it will actually play how it needs to. So C, C, D. Just the first few notes of Happy Birthday. So basically that's all you need to know. And the rest of it is just time consuming and just sort of playing around with the program. There's a bunch of other things you could probably do with this, but this is a good way to get started, and it's a good way of showing a tutorial of exactly what is happening to create, what's the programming behind creating a piano like this and showing how to play, say, something like Happy Birthday or Twinkle Twinkle Little Star.